Namaste. Hey guys, Trebor7. Happy New Year 2022. And boy, I tell you what, if you're watching this, you deserve a pat on the back for surviving 2021. What a clown show, huh? I don't think I've ever seen so much misinformation in the media and medical tyranny and political debauchery in my entire lifetime. So if you survived 2021, hats off to you. And keep your chin up, because I think we're in for some good changes in 2022. Now, I put together a compilation video for you, so if you're just here to watch the telekinesis, you can go ahead and just skip to whatever that number is, and you'll be all set. But real quick, I want to share some website and channel news with you. Let's start with Sacred Seeds Hemp Farm. That's my new channel. Now, I didn't record this last grow, but we grew Panakia, which is high in CBG and no THC. And we grew for flower this time, or bud. So if you're looking for some hemp flower, or you're in need of some good feminized hemp seeds, hit me up in the comment. I can definitely hook you up. There'll be some new content coming to that channel soon. TelekinesisSchool.com, still free and still helping people learn telekinesis. And I'm happy to say I fixed a lot of those broken links and the embed videos. So now when you go to TelekinesisSchool.com and click on the demonstrations, there'll actually be some videos there for you to watch. So I'm happy to get that up and running for you. Trebor7.com, made some major changes there. I no longer offer private tutorials over Skype. However, I do still have the 7 PK private tutorials available there. That's over 3 hours worth of content. And as a bonus, now when you purchase access to those, you will also get access to my forum, which has over 100 articles and again, some more videos that you won't find anywhere else. So if you've not clicked out the videos at Trebor7.com and you got a hankering for some more T7 content, there you go. A good 3 hours waiting for you there. SacredSupplements.com, still up and running. And I'm happy to say I'm going to have my first sale ever, January 1st through January 22nd of 2022. Buy 2, get 1 free. That's right. Now, it's limit 1 per customer, so if you purchase 4 bottles, don't be expecting 2. But if you do purchase 2 bottles of anything, I'll send you 1 free bottle, no extra charge on the shipping or anything like that. Just as kind of a thank you. Particularly to my long-term patrons. Most of you buy 2 or 3 bottles at a time anyway, so that'd be a great way for you to get a freebie, and also good for new customers because it kind of takes usually 2, 3, 4 bottles before you really start reaping the benefits of these supplements. So if you've never tried it and you've got a hankering to try some colloidal copper or colloidal silver or Soleil or Ormus, now would be the opportune time to do it. Buy 2, get 1 free. And last but not least, this YouTube channel. Still going strong, and according to YouTube stats, we got about 135,000 views this year, over 6,000 hours of watch time, and 1,500 new subscribers. So thank you to all you people who have been watching these videos and subscribing. We're up to 46,300 subscribers. Now, I've never made a dime from these videos on YouTube, and it wasn't monetized for years and years. However, it was brought to my attention that even though I didn't have it monetized, people were having to watch advertisements when they come to my videos. So what I did was monetize the channel and then turned all the ads off. So hopefully that worked. Let me know if you have to watch ads when you watch my videos, and I'll see if I can get that taken care of. But I despise advertisements, and I don't want you guys to have to watch it. And this channel is not here to make me money. It's here to help you learn telekinesis. So let me know in the comments, like I said, if they're still throwing ads up there. Okay, I guess that's about it. We're just going to jump right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy this compilation I put together for you. And I wish you all a happy, safe, and prosperous new year in 2022. This is Trebor7. Peace! Hello and welcome back. I will give you one guess as to what I've been up to for the last 4 to 5 weeks. Yep, took off the old farmer's hat and put on my wizard hat. Cha-ching! Back in business, guys. And yeah, we started at the bottom. I realize this is a lightweight, low-level target, but foil, is responsive. And I don't know about you guys, but I like it when my targets move. And plus, that's about the level I was at. You know, I tried starting with something a little bigger and didn't work out, so back to the foil it was. But this was just week 1, and I got a little better at it. And as with last time, I would just work with the target for a few nights, and then the final night I would record 1, 2, sometimes even 3 15 to 20 minute sessions, cut out all the good stuff, and deliver it to you all. Even a little no hands here. Check it. There you go. And from here on, we're going to be in the dark. I apologize for the poor lighting, but it makes it so much easier to do PK. And I must confess, this target was almost as hard to stand up on edge as it was to knock over. So it looks impressive because it's a little bit bigger target, and that's kind of what I was shooting for. But honestly, my energy levels and just the whole empathy and everything is just a little rusty. But I do get some moves out of this, and I'm happy to share them with you. Feels good to be back in that sort of mindset, away from the hustle and bustle of every day, and get back into that. You know, there's a very fine line between that feeling the empty void and feeling connection to everything. Kind of funny how that works. You may notice I broke out the old crystals. I also practice what I preach on my website about cleansing the area. Here's another no hands pull. And kind of cleaned up that area and tried to, my energy was getting a little better, but wanted to improve my odds, so I improved the energy in my surroundings, brightened things up a little bit with those crystals, and I don't know if it's subliminal or what it is, but it does seem to help me get my energy flowing a little better. Another push, which is a big deal. You guys that know me, my pushes are not that great, and honestly there's just 2 or 3 pushes out of probably just 2. I'm showing you everything, I'm sure. However many pushes I show you, that's how many I got. Boom, and that's a wrap on the old plastic lid. Now, as you may remember, I don't know, many years ago, I messed around with one of these. It's a cap, and it's not a perfect cylinder. It's kind of on a slant, so it's super easy to initiate a roll. And at one time, I had one of these caps wrapped around my little finger on my desk. I mean, I could do some pretty cool stuff with it. So when I saw that cap, man, I went back to that. And I have to admit, the rolling targets and those balance targets, or hanging from a string, or a side wheel on a needle, those are the best. Because once you get that initiated move, you get a whole bunch of movement afterwards that makes you feel like a magic man. Notice how I keep manipulating it even after it started rolling. It's fun. The rolling targets are fun. Look at that. So, yeah, choose your targets wisely. And as I progress, I work up to the no hands thing, which actually I may or may not have shared all the moves on this one. I messed with this for many nights. Here's a good push. Nice. And if memory, yeah, I do. I get a no hands push on the old cap too. Voila. So there you go. That concludes another week or so of fun, PK fun. Now we're stepping it up, boys. And yes, that thing is full of chips and it is heavy. No, it's empty. I have a teenage boy, and I found that can the same way I find most cans around the house, completely empty. But this was a pretty good step up, and that is, I would still consider that a low-level target, and particularly the way I have to kind of set it there to where it's real easy to get it to roll, you know. I'll admit, I'm kind of stacking the cards in my favor. But hey, like I said, I want my targets to move. And this is nothing to be ashamed of. This is a nice little culmination of a week of practicing with this silly can and acquiring empathy with it. I know that smell by heart. I'd know it anywhere. And I know the shape, the contours, and the textures of that can very well. So nice to meet you, Mr. Pringles can. Thank you very much. All right, then we're going to step it up. And I did have the pleasure of emptying this can of cashews. And this was a pretty good target. And like I said, the rolling is definitely the ticket, because man, once you initiate that first move, look at all the rewards you get. I mean, that sucker just comes to you. There's my first hands pull on camera. Slowly but surely. Woohoo! Nothing to go nuts about, pun intended, but that was this was a fun target. I have to admit the little red cap was more fun, but this one was pretty gratifying. The size of the can and everything, you know, looks good, looks impressive. I felt a pretty good connection. I got that little tickle in the solar plexus when the rolls started with this one. Just like back in the old days. That's kind of the downside of PK. Everything kind of seems accidental, or you don't really feel much. But every once in a while I get that little tickle in the solar plexus, and this can was good at doing that. Here's another pull. Nice. And then we get a no hands pull as well. I think watching PK videos is soul food. Good for the spirit. Good to see your true human nature at work. We see so many mundane physical things. There's a nice no hands pull. I know it sure makes me feel good, especially watching newbies, their first moves. I know how magical that feels to them. And I know what an accomplishment is the first time you expand your consciousness and energy and awareness beyond your confines of your physical body. That is a major milestone. All right, and here, last but not least, a no hands push. All right, that's gonna put a wrap on the old Cashew can. And last but not least, I would consider this at least a mid-level target. It's an empty 4-ounce glass bottle. Anyone who's ever ordered an elixir from me has seen those bottles. So I couldn't tell you what the weight is, but it's a pretty good movement. And by this time, that's probably the 4th or 5th week, my energy level was up. I was back into doing the meditation and the qigong and the breathing exercises and alkaline diet and the whole 9 yards. And granted, this bottle is kind of sitting precariously, but it still took a lot of energy and to get this thing going. So that's pretty good by my standards. And again, you know, this is something we're very fortunate this isn't being censored on YouTube, because the underlying truth about PK is we're more powerful than we thought we were. Your thoughts, your energy, your emotions, your intentions, they all have influence on the physical reality. So use them. You know, I use these talents in different ways, primarily in charging elixirs, but also on a daily basis. And it's made me a better person. And I think learning PK has nothing but good to offer humanity. So we're going to try to keep this channel alive in 2022. And I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and wish you a happy new year. Until we meet again, this is Trebor 7. Good day, God bless, and namaste.
Get it, get it, get